Kia ora, Lara here, and Scraptember day 18 is all about the selfie. So I have selected a selfie photo that was taken while my daughter and I were sitting in one of the hot pools at the top of the Copeland track up near Welcome Flat Hut. Welcome Flat Hut. So I have just got this photo. It's not very flattering. We are both rather tired after a long walk all the way up, but it was so nice just to sit in these hot mineral waters and sort of ease the day away. The photo, I am just working out what I'm going to do, how it's going to sit, where it's going to work together, and I've decided, sort of because it's a girly kind of photo, to pull in some of the pinks for today's layout. So this paper is from the Close to My Heart Flower Shop collection, and I'm sort of going to do a vertical strip and then sort of build up a cluster partway down that vertical strip. So I'm not quite sure how this is all going to work out, but I've just sort of got an idea for the design in my head, and we'll just see what happens. So I have got the vertical strip just using the pink, and now I have matted my photo with the white daisy cardstock, and now I've stuck it on a little bit of yellow, and I'm just roughly cutting around that edge there to give it a little bit of a border. Loving the pinks and the yellows at the moment. I'm not sure if it's the Flower Shop collection that's sort of driven me to thinking and enjoying those colour combinations, but I am enjoying them. This spotty paper is from a different collection. So with this project, while I started mostly with just the Flower Shop papers, I did pull in a few other colours, a few other bits and pieces to work with as I develop this 8.5 by 11 album of our adventures on the Copeland track over the years. So now I'm just pulling in another paper, which was a mix-in paper, I think, from some time ago. It's just sort of got a crisscross kind of piece to it, so it's kind of a really nice neutral with a little bit of a blacky colour on the white in the background. It looked a little bit boring, so I felt that I need a little bit more colour, so I'm just using some acrylic gloss sprays, and I've taken the top off that you can see there, and I'm just using the end piece to tap this on the page rather than spray it as a spray, which was possibly the intention of the acrylic gloss sprays at the start. But I've used a little bit of a blue colour, I've used a little bit of a gold, and I'm just liking how that's messed up that background a little bit more. So while that's drying, I'm just going to work on this photo cluster, and I'm just curling up the pages or the layers of paper that I've popped behind the photo at the moment. So just sort of curling these up and around and placing them as I go, and just sort of while I do this, I'm thinking, okay, so what else am I going to pull into this? How am I going to tie it all together? But I'm quite happy with how that's looking, and I'm just going to stick down the photo onto that vertical strip there in the meantime. Now I decide that I just need something a little bit more defining, so I'm just using a black journaling pen and sort of outlining this strip around the top and bottom, the parts that you can see. So I haven't bothered doing, I didn't bother doing it beforehand, but popped in those lines afterwards. So there's a few stickers on the Flower Shop collection paper with the Flower Shop collection that I'm just going to pull in to this sort of selfie photo of the two of us. And just working out how that will go. So looking like it's dry enough now for me to stick these pieces on. So just adding some very generous amounts of adhesive there and sticking that down onto the page. So really simple design, just with that vertical strip and then the photo sitting horizontally, and adding in a few more bits and pieces. So happy together, I thought tied in really nicely with the selfie shot, and this was a sticker, gave me the title directly from the Flower Shop collection stickers that came with it. So that gives me a bit of room to add a little bit of journaling, and there's another wee heart sticker there which I decided to pop up the top left, just sort of give that, I guess, a triangular vision. You've got that strip and you've got the photo going across and then back up to those hearts up the top there. So just adding some journaling down there. It was really nice that Alicia came with us. So we have 3 kids, and Alicia's our oldest. She's still living with us. She's doing distance studies, so she's able to stay at home and do teaching placements and things nearby. But it was nice that she chose to come away with us, leaving her fiance. He wasn't that keen to join us, but yeah, to come away for the few days that we needed to do this track. And it was nice to share that adventure with her, a place that was kind of special to my husband and I, and it was good to do it again, but I don't think I want to do it again anymore. So because I got the yellow paper, it felt like it needed a little bit more yellow kind of colour elsewhere on the layout as well. So I've pulled in some of these enameled acrylic dots at different points in acrylic hearts and things. So hopefully you've enjoyed watching this video. There are lots of other Scraptember layouts linked in the YouTube playlist called Scraptember below. If you've enjoyed this, I really hope that you'll subscribe so that you don't miss out on any other pages that I am sharing. Thanks for watching.